Falls Mansfield is a water park located in the DFW area. It is one of the five Hawaiian Falls water parks out there, the other ones being Roanoke, Waco, Garland, and the Colony. And today I'll be counting down my top 10 water slides at Hawaiian Falls Mansfield. Number 10 is the red tube slide. This slide may not seem too crazy, but however, it does have some banking turns, and it actually does have good pacing if you're in a double tube. And there's also a chance that if you're in a single tube that your tube might spin around, which is always good. And those two dips give little pops of airtime. Number 9, the purple tube slide. This is one of the most underrated rides here. It's completely dark, and it has some decent speed, especially if you're in a double tube, and some of the small drops can catch you off guard, and they might even offer a little bit of airtime and forces. There may also be some banking churns. It's just an unpredictable slide. Number 8 is the Lana Pink music slide. This is a fun water slide, mainly for the visual perspective. The ride is very dark, and there's lights, sometimes accompanied with music, and the lights are just a great visual to see. And then this ride has about 2 dips, which may give a little bit of airtime, and this ride carries some decent speed. And if you're in a double tube, there might be some good banking churns. Number 7 is High Tide Whirlpool. This may not be one of the best bowl slides, but it is still a decent bowl slide. You get several spins in the bowl, and your tube can start spinning wildly when you're in the bowl. And the descent is just okay, just carrying some good speed. And then after the bowl, you have a steep descent, which might catch you by surprise. Overall, this is a fun water slide, and it's especially good if you're in a double tube. Number 6 is Pipeline. This water slide would have been higher if it wasn't for the reason that it hurts your back. However, this is still a fun water slide because I can tolerate this ride's not smoothness. This ride is fast, and it has some decent forces to it, and even some banking churns. And it's pitch black, so you can't see a thing. Number 5, Reef Racers. This is a very fun mat racing water slide. The first drop doesn't pack too much of a punch, and it's rather tame. However, if you get enough speed through the first drop, the second drop can give some airtime, and good airtime too. And the racing element is always fun too. I love the airtime you can potentially get on this water slide, and it is overall a ride you should do here. Number 4 is Riptide, the dark blue slide. This water slide is very short, and it's not smooth at all, but however, the drop on this side is very steep, and it offers some great and crazy airtime at the start of the drop. And this airtime can be a little more sustained than usual, actually. This water slide is only 30 feet tall, but it packs a punch. Number 3 is the Torpedo. This slide was closed in the 2023 season, but I got to ride it last year. It's one of the weakest, it's the weakest trapdoor slides I've been on. But however, it's still always suspenseful waiting for the trapdoor to open. And then the drop is, while short, it might give a little bit of a free fall sensation. And then the landing is also intense, and it'll get you soaked. And the red one is probably the better one because it's pitch black. But however, this water slide is very short, and that's why it doesn't rank higher. And it's also not really the smoothest water slide out there. Number 2 is Cliffhanger. The highlight of the slide is easily the drop. The drop offers some great airtime, and it's awfully steep. And you can go with 2 or 3 people, and it'll probably be especially good if you're with 3 people. But however, the rest of the ride is a bit tame. But however, there are these elements where the water was splashed. I mean, it will come down while you're in the slide, and you'll get soaked. It happens 3 times. It's the same thing as Purple Palooza in RH2O. But however, I love to drop on this slide. It's about 40 feet and it just has great airtime. And number 1 is Hawaiian half pipe. Everything before the drop into the half pipe is tame, but the drop is steep and it's good. While not as intense as the one at Hawaiian Falls Roanoke, it still is steep and has some good airtime in it. And then the half pipe offers weightlessness, some good weightlessness too. And then you also go pretty fast into the bunny hill, and you can sometimes have a terrifying near miss, feeling like your feet will hit the edge of the slide. However, it is a little disappointing that the bunny hill didn't pop you out of your tube, or that it didn't give airtime. But however, this is still the best slide here, and it's one I recommend you doing. And those are my top 10 water slides at Hawaiian Falls, Mansfield. What are yours? Also, be sure to check out my top 10 water slides at NRA Schwo, top 10 water slides at Hawaiian Falls, Roanoke, and top 10 water slides at Great Wolf Lodge, Grapevine. And also be sure to check out my Green Extreme review. I will also soon be coming out with a review for Cliffhanger. I might have already came out with a review for Cliffhanger. And I'll have a review for Green Extreme and soon Viper. Anyways, bye. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for more cool videos.